Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Fenaqua and this is on the Unity multiplayer server. Today we are in front of this gigantic pit full of redstone and we are building a new minigame for everybody on the server. I kind of decided that we were lacking in our spawn presence. We have a bunch of different things from people. Dimes just has his house, which looks amazing. He's got the shop. Kinema's got the melon and pumpkin farm, his little shop. And Kinema is watching my Missile Wars video. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's so much fun. I think we all had a lot of fun, and I think you will too if you take a look at it. Seth's playing a cube hamster, made a struck gold there. Anyway, so yeah, we only have our little shop. It's visible right through there, so yeah, we're gonna build a mini game. This is basically gonna be a Minesweeper type game. You can play it alone or with 2 people. Probably more than that will be a little bit much. But you can see we have most of the bones of it done here. So this looks a little complicated, but it's actually not. If we go down, we can see this is actually, we'll take a look from the top. So this is the button. This is what's going to do be the randomizer basically, and that's what each of these different modules are. It's a randomizer, or it's a randomizer contraption. Each of these modules contain one randomizer. So if we take a look, I don't think I've put any items in there. I put items in this one. So we've got some. We don't actually need to use all those. And I'm going to use poppies because we have a poppy farm. And then we need an item which is not stackable. I don't have a lot of options. It's a lot of iron to invest in that. It's almost dead. We'll do that. So basically what happens here is, if you don't know what a randomizer is, it is as simple as this. It is a upward facing dropper and a hopper facing into it. So what happens is when it gets a signal from the randomizing pulse, from the button to tell it to randomize, it will pick one of these items randomly, because that's the way droppers work. It doesn't work like a hopper where the first item goes up or gets shot out. It actually just picks one from random, which is the main principle behind this. So it's going to pick one of these. The stackable item stacks to 64. This one only stacks to 1. So this counts as 64 items in this inventory, and the poppy only counts as basically a 64th of this item. So whereas you need 23 poppies or 23 stackable items to get a second tick of redstone, so that would go to here in this case. With the non-stackable item, that's actually going to give me 3. So that's going to come to here, and it'll power this block, which then comes up this torch tower, which means that this turns off, this turns on, powering this block. And then if we go up top, we can see that block. I'll point that out to you again if you lost track of it. Let's see if we can see it. It's actually the block right behind this redstone repeater there. So it powers that, which powers this and powers this guy. That is going to send this piston, sticky piston, will send the block up. It will receive power from this redstone torch here and send it across. And this is going to be the panel where we put all our redstone torches. And that will basically, depending on which of these pistons are raised or lowered, it's going to determine which torches are on. And the obsidian will be above that, and we're going to place TNT on there as part of the game. And so you're going to try and avoid the spots where there is an active redstone pulse. So obviously if there is a redstone pulse and you put a TNT down on top of that block that is powered, it's going to blow up the TNT. So the point of the game, just like Minesweeper, is to try and activate all the spots without TNT. And in the case of this particular game, it's going to be trying to be the last one standing, or to put as much TNT down as you can if you're playing on your own. So we're pretty much done with the bones. Right now we're actually going to be working on the panel. So it's actually going to be a lot of tedious placement. To start with, I'm going to fill in all the blocks from here over. It's going to be a 7x7 grid, and I'm going to fill it in based on a map that I've created in a custom world, or in a creative world I should say. So I have a general plan. I've got an overview on my second screen here, so I'm just going to whip through that, and we'll be back when we are ready to build the containment unit, and then we'll play the game a little bit with some of the guys. So we'll be back in just a sec. Okay guys, welcome back, and here's the panel I was talking about. I know it was a little bit vague, but you can see this is kind of the more complicated section, and this is exactly as complicated as it looks. And it's meant to be. So there's some things in here that are kind of straightforward, like so obviously the inputs are here. When the piston is up, the signal will come across, and it will also lock the piston in place with that signal, which is really, really handy, because we don't want them flashing on and then flashing off back to their default setting, obviously. So let's do a little walkthrough here. If we were to follow this track, obviously these lights are on. When this is up, these lights will be off. We'll come down here, and this thing is basically just a series of NOT gates. Pretty simple in theory, but in practice it's a little bit complicated, and I hope I did it right, because the blueprint I had actually doesn't work, because when I moved over to this world from my creative world, I actually simplified things a lot. If you remember these four, and we'll just go down here, we can pillar back up. These four here, they weren't set up this easily, so my top design, my panel design, was actually a little bit different, because this one was like, this reset one was like over here, and this one was like off a little bit. So yeah, we had to do a little bit of extra work, and that's okay. So let's just pillar back up. Oh, and I put this here too. This is on 4 ticks, and so this piston is basically just a sound piston, so you can't just say, oh, I didn't hear any pistons going off. Obviously everything's the same. So yes, very sneaky. That's me, sneaky Fenaqua. Couple things that I'm kind of proud of. This is interesting here. This uses the locking feature of repeaters. So basically, when this light is only going to be off when this piston is up, because it's going to change the state of this. So that will turn this off and unlock it. And at the same time, this one has to be on. And then I think, yeah, that's going to be it for that. So this one, this doesn't matter. This doesn't play into it. But that's a kind of a cool one. So it changes around a little bit. And we have Odyssey coming around to say hi. Better not break this, or I'll give him the old Odyssey Ender. Oh, I don't have Odyssey Ender on me. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, let's cover this up with some obsidian. I'll do this real quick, and we'll come back and we'll throw some redstone lamps on top, and you can see the patterns that it makes. Hey guys, and welcome back. So here we are putting our redstone lamps down, and these are redstone lamps. This is just another thing with the texture pack, the Coded Craft texture pack. They look a little bit more blank, I guess you could say. Just really easy to tell when they're on or off. Alright, so you can see here, this is the current pattern. So this is kind of the default pattern. When none of these are active, this is what the board looks like. And then when you hit the button, let's actually pillar up a bit here. Did it change at all? No, it didn't. So let's hit the button again. There we go. You can see it flicker around. It changes up. Again. And you can just see all the redstone will just switch around. So those randomizers are just really neat, really cool, and it just keeps the board nice and fresh. If people are really playing the game, obviously we'll need to come by and switch up the redstone underneath every now and then. That may be a little annoying with the obsidian, but you know, it's all in the name of good fun, right? So this one is obviously really easy. That'll be the board to beat. Same thing. So there's a clear like louder noise, but I hope that little one will maybe just help out a little bit anyway. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, there's that. We got tons of redstone lamp now. I hate to go in the nether and just mine so much glowstone. Alright, so I'm actually going to go away. I'm going to finish the box. I'm going to put basically a nice big protective obsidian box around this. Put some lava lighting in. And then we'll be back when we are ready to play with somebody. I think Kinema may be our victim, because he's the only one left right now. Alright guys, until then, we'll see you in just a moment. Alright guys, welcome back, and we've got Kinema's dog, HLG, Odyssey, and Kinema himself. And we're here to test the finished product, and you can see over here,
the dog's not mine.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm the culprit, I guess.
This time.
Alright.
So yeah, we have the panel here that we've got all of our redstone on. We saw that in the last clip, and randomizers down there, and eventually we'll cover this up, but this works for now. I explained this to Kinema and HLG, but Odyssey is the latecomer, so just for his benefit. We do have, to start off, the randomizers down there. There are 4 of them. Basically, the first 3 are set up for 50-50 chances to activate each of these 3 pistons, and that will, excuse me, each of those will change up which configuration the redstone torches are in, and that's going to mean different redstone activations for the tiles inside the game chamber. And then the last one has a 1 in 3 chance of
This is just like
reset.
all gibberish to me.
Okay. Well, basically what happens is we go inside, and like HLG is going to
dumb it down for me.
HLG is going to place a block. And it's safe. So that means there's no redstone signal underneath it.
Is this somewhat what Vintage Beef made, but with a twist, somewhat?
Kinema was saying that, yeah. So basically, it's like almost like a explosive tic-tac-toe or like a minesweeper. So yeah. So me and HLG are gonna go first, and then I guess Kinema will play the winner, and then Odyssey.
This isn't the prettiest build.
Well, I'm gonna pretty it up. Don't you worry.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
So I'm gonna go first. So hop in, and we got lava lighting in there, so that won't explode. And I lost it right away. Oh my goodness.
Bye, Fenaqua.
Bye. Oh, I'm alive. Hooray.
I have 1 heart. Wait. Can I finish you off?
No, don't.
Okay.
He'll spawn at his house.
Here. Yeah, I think I spawned instead of the base. So Kinema gave you all the TNT.
Yeah, let me go ahead and drop off some of my gear.
So HLG,
Okay.
you want to go first? Yeah, and every time we finish the game, we'll reset the randomness. We'll re-randomize it with the button, and HLG did that, so we're set to go.
I win. Didn't explode.
All right.
Good luck, Kinema.
Very
button.
So now you hit the button and run in there and place TNT?
No, now you're basically, until something explodes, we're going to keep that button alone. That's just going to be for in-between games.
Hey, no explosion.
All right. Just pick something up.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. It's best if you just leave them, because then you get the massive explosion inside there.
I lost.
So give your TNT to Odyssey. You can go. Odyssey.
I have all my stuff on me.
Yeah, you may want to drop that.
Okay. Do any of you have a chest or something?
Here, you can use this chest on the bottom. I'll take all this stuff out.
All right.
Oh, nice shadow to fall.
So I will just keep the top
Is this
row.
top?
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
take the rest of it.
Okay. Let's put this off.
So we are leaving the TNT in there after we place it, and it is doesn't explode.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So
That's for the spectation. Oh. Tell.
All right. No, are
He
you
lost
serious? Okay, and I'm the only one that dies from the explosion too.
No, because we would run away because we didn't want to lose the TNT in our inventory.
Okay, so who do I get to play now?
That would be me.
Ah.
And then we'll randomize it.
So I'm dead now, or I'm out.
For now. You can go back. I mean, it's not about you dying. It's about you lost because your TNT blew up. All right. Do you want to go first?
Might as well. Let's see if I get lucky.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I see how it is. All right. Dang, HOG,
all right.
you know, sexy vest on.
He's got that tuxedo.
Oh, so we just keep on placing TNT down, not breaking them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Kinema.
And
Bye,
then you get something
Kinema.
like this.
Bye, Kinema. All the TNT exploded.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's the downside. You lose your TNT.
It might have gone into the lava. Alright, so that's a good thing to know. Now we can keep a TNT chest.
Yeah, I may want to make sure that only take one TNT in there at a time.
So this will be the TNT hopper over here. Just don't redstone that. Alright, who's up next?
Don't redstone it, Flint steal it.
Should actually probably put a bed.
I'm kidding. Calm down, HG. Calm down.
Yeah, we could probably put a bed over here too.
Alright. Can I go?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
I'll go first. And we'll randomize it.
Alright, well. Wait, what's the randomizer really do?
It changes which tiles have a redstone pulse active in it.
Dang, you're so redstoney. All right.
Damn it, sad.
Oh, all
I
right. Guess it's HOG's turn, and bam! Oh yeah, I didn't die. That's
I'm
surprising.
gonna be a minute getting back.